Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Volume 2 of the How Are We Blu-ray series. If you picked up Volume 1 back in 2012, that was kind of like a year roundup of everything going on in Red Cow between films. We make feature films, but we also make short films, podcasts, lots of other things in between time. This is the case for 2014. Volume 2 is kind of a roundup for everything in 2014. First, the main event, 4 video episodes of How Are We. The first one is Superfan Showdown Christmas 2013, in which Jade Harris squares off against Emily Brinkmeyer, friend of the show and host of Lone Holdout, another Red Cow podcast, for Who Knows Red Cow the Best. And then our return podcasts, episodes 64, 65, and 66. We talk a lot about how long it takes John Hunt to paint a room, and the beginning of the Banana Foster controversy starts right there. If you bought the Having Fun Up There Blu-ray, then you probably saw a lot of content there. But then after we completed the film, we also went on kind of a festival tour. We did other screenings. We did interviews. So that's all actually here now. So you can almost think of this as kind of like disc 2 of the Having Fun Up There Blu-ray. There's also hitherto unreleased Red Cow content on here, like a 44-minute documentary from when Jeff Torelli and I went out to Niagara Falls to shoot with the Return to Nukem High set, Troma's new film. We also have short videos that we've made. There's an unreleased video of Nina's nose job that she got back in like 2008 that had never been released. I put it here. And then there's also lots of How Are We content, things like Aaron and Mike's wedding the weekend before they moved to Seattle. There's show content like getting to actually see John Hunt's bidet. There's John Hunt mulling around looking for deals at a church fair for 15 minutes, plus a little footage from a new web series we made called What's in Junt's Cart. It's just him shopping at Target. Both of these sound totally unentertaining. They're probably the most entertaining things on this disc. There's trailers, previews to things that you might not know we have going on. Things like this new book that we wrote right here, edited and laid out by Emily Brinkmeyer. It's a little how-to on how we made Having Fun Up There and also previous Red Cow films, as well as a teaser for an upcoming documentary that Nina and I are directing called Till Debt Do Us Part. It's about how expensive weddings are. So you get a little 2-minute preview on this disc of that. Good friend of mine, EJ Massa, he made an animation series for a while called EJ Comics, and he was nice enough to feature my voice in a few of those. So any animation that featured my voice, I put it right here on this disc. And there's also pictures. Right before this Blu-ray was produced, John Hunt found a treasure trove of old Red Cow photos. I'm talking stuff from when he and I were like in our teens and just kind of starting to make movies. It's all unprocessed 35mm film. They're gorgeous, they're funny, they're awkward, they're great. And speaking of awkward and great, there is a feature on this disc under pictures called Small Vine's Museum of the Damned. And it's just the very bizarre and twisted artwork of Steve Trenholm, Uncle Steve Trenholm, a.k.a. Small Vine, a.k.a. Somo Nomo. So dive in, enjoy. There's hours of content on here. Don't let me hold you up.